Spiders are creatures that many of us tend to avoid, but they are also fascinating in many ways. We know that spiders can crawl, spin webs, and trap insects, but did you know that some spiders can fly? This ability to fly might sound strange, but it's true. Some spiders use a special technique called ballooning to travel long distances through the air. In this video, we will explore how spiders can fly, why they do it, and the incredible science behind it. What is ballooning? Ballooning is a term used to describe how some spiders use the wind to carry them through the air. It is not exactly like how birds or airplanes fly, but it is still a form of flight. Instead of flapping wings or using muscles to lift off, ballooning spiders rely on the wind to take them to new places. They do this by releasing silk threads from their bodies, which catch the wind and lift them into the air. How do spiders fly? Ballooning starts when a spider climbs to a high point, such as a rock, tree, or even a blade of grass. Once the spider reaches a good spot, it releases one or more strands of silk from its spinnerets, the silk-producing organs on its abdomen. These silk threads are incredibly light and strong, and they can float in the air. The spider then waits for the wind to pick up. When the wind is strong enough, it carries the spider through the air. The silk threads act like a parachute, catching the wind and allowing the spider to travel long distances. Some spiders have been known to travel for miles, even crossing oceans, using this method. The process of ballooning is not fully understood, but scientists believe that the spider can control its flight to some extent. For example, spiders can adjust the length and number of silk threads they release to help guide their flight. The silk threads also help the spider stay aloft for longer periods, sometimes even for hours at a time. Why do spiders balloon? Spiders use ballooning as a method of traveling to new areas, which can be motivated by various factors. One primary reason is the search for food. Spiders are carnivores, relying on catching insects to survive, and if food becomes scarce in their current location, ballooning allows them to reach a more abundant hunting ground. Another key reason for ballooning is to avoid predators, such as birds and larger insects. If a spider senses danger, it can use this technique to quickly escape to a safer environment. Additionally, some spiders use ballooning as a means of finding mates, traveling to different areas to increase their chances of reproduction. Lastly, ballooning helps spiders survive harsh weather conditions like flooding or drought, enabling them to relocate to more hospitable habitats. Through these various motivations, ballooning becomes an essential survival strategy for many spider species. Which spiders can fly? Not all spiders can balloon. The ability to fly through ballooning is mostly seen in small, light species of spiders. However, it's still quite amazing to think that some of the tiniest creatures on Earth can travel such long distances. One of the best-known ballooning spiders is the European garden spider, Aranidae. These spiders are often found in gardens and forests, and they are known to use ballooning to spread to new areas. Another spider that uses this method is the bola spider, which is known for its unique hunting technique using a silk line and a ball of sticky silk to catch prey. There are also some species of tropical jumping spiders that use ballooning to travel through the air. These spiders are able to launch themselves from a height and travel for significant distances, sometimes even drifting across entire countries. It's important to note that ballooning is more commonly seen in the younger stages of a spider's life. Baby spiders, or spiderlings, are light enough to be carried easily by the wind. Adult spiders, being heavier, may not be as good at ballooning, but some can still use this method to travel short distances. How far can a spider travel while ballooning? The distance a spider can travel while ballooning depends on several factors, such as the strength of the wind, the size of the spider, and the type of silk thread used. Some spiders have been observed traveling hundreds of miles while ballooning, although most spider ballooning occurs over shorter distances. One of the most famous ballooning events was observed with a species of spider in the UK. These spiders were carried across the English Channel by the wind. This phenomenon is known as the spider migration and has been a subject of study for many years. During this migration, millions of spiders can be seen floating through the air, traveling to new locations to find food and mates. There are even reports of spiders traveling across oceans. In 2015, researchers found evidence that some spiders can travel across the Atlantic Ocean using ballooning. This is particularly impressive because the spiders must be able to survive for long periods without food and deal with the challenges of salty ocean air. Can spiders control their flight? While ballooning might seem like a random, uncontrollable process, some studies suggest that spiders can guide their flight to some degree. Research has shown that certain species of spiders can adjust the length and number of silk threads they release based on the wind conditions. This allows them to increase their chances of landing in a suitable location. For example, scientists have observed that when the wind is calm, spiders will release shorter strands of silk. This helps them stay closer to the ground. When the wind is stronger, spiders release longer silk threads, which helps them stay aloft for longer and travel greater distances. Some spiders have even been seen using their legs to steer the direction of their flight, though this behavior is still not fully understood. The science of spider silk, the ability of spiders to fly using silk, is one of the most incredible aspects of ballooning. Spider silk is made of proteins that are both incredibly strong and lightweight. The silk threads are so fine that they are almost invisible to the naked eye, and yet they are strong enough to carry the spider through the air. Spider silk is made of a substance called spidroin, which is produced in special glands in the spider's abdomen. This silk is spun into different types, including dragline silk, which is used for making webs, and ballooning silk, which is lighter and used specifically for flying. The ability to produce such a strong and lightweight material is one of nature's greatest feats of engineering. The silk is so effective that it is even being studied for use in human applications. Scientists are looking into using synthetic spider silk for medical purposes, such as making strong, lightweight sutures and even creating bulletproof clothing. The unique properties of spider silk make it one of the most fascinating materials in nature. How does ballooning help in spider conservation? Ballooning plays an important role in the survival of many spider species. By using this method of flight, spiders can spread to new areas and avoid overcrowding. This helps to maintain healthy populations and reduces the risk of inbreeding. Additionally, ballooning allows spiders to escape from areas where food is scarce, or where they are at risk from predators. The ability to travel great distances also helps spiders colonize new habitats. As climate change alters ecosystems and habitats, ballooning can help spiders find new, suitable locations to live. This makes ballooning an important survival strategy for many spider species in the face of changing environmental conditions. In conclusion, spiders may not be the most popular animals, but their ability to fly through ballooning is a truly remarkable feat of nature. Whether it's escaping danger, searching for food, or finding a mate, ballooning allows spiders to travel vast distances and survive in a variety of environments. The science behind how spiders can fly is still being studied, but one thing is clear: spiders are far more fascinating than most people realize. So, the next time you see a spider, remember that it might just be a tiny adventurer floating through the air on a thread of silk, ready to explore the world. Enjoyed this? Please subscribe. Thank you.